think I'm starting this up again, for real. How is everyone's quarantine doing? I know I'm going a little crazy. I miss my social life so much, and all my friends, shout out to my friends who may watch this. I mean, I hope so, because if not, then why are we friends? But anyways, put a finger down if you lived on your own for 8 months and then had to move in back with your parents because of Corona. Life is going great. I mean, I can't complain, I can't, because that would be whatever, selfish. But it's been a bit of a struggle, you know. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Anyways, today to lighten up the mood, we're gonna make homemade French fries. Because who doesn't like a good fry, especially a French one? And all the restaurants are closed, and I miss my fries. So yeah, come on, let's do this. We're gonna go and cook. And actually I read the recipe, and it takes like 2 hours to make, because you have to soak the potato. So by the time that I end this video, it might be nighttime. Just ignore that. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen, and of course first thing you're gonna need are potatoes. Obviously the more potatoes you have, the more fries you're gonna be able to make. I have 2 because my mother wants to try some. So first thing you're gonna do, you have to wash these. Don't be afraid to use soap on your potatoes. Like, these come from the ground, and there's Rona out there. Be safe, wash your potatoes. I'm a mess in a dress, can't show up on time. You could literally just put soap on them. Like, it's that simple. Scrub, 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 scrub. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Okay, so you're going to want to dry these, and then we're going to peel them. Obviously you're going to want to use a peeler for this. It's going to make it a lot easier, but you can also just scrape the skin off with a knife. Okay, so this is my favorite peeler. I don't know why, it just is. Do this like over a bowl or a sink, because the skin is going to make a mess. You're just going to go ahead, start peeling. Fast, fast, fast. So this is the finished product. They're beautiful, but they're naked, so we're gonna go ahead and make them into French fries. Potatoes are so versatile. Like, you can make so much of that. You can make gnocchi, Italian pasta. You can make a baked potato. You can make French fries. You can make, what else can I make? Okay, so you're gonna want to go ahead and cut them into like fry shapes, so vertically. I should be using a cutting board, but oh well. So this is totally off of preference on how thick you want your fries. Thin, totally depends on you. Look how beautiful this potato. Is potato a vegetable? No, I think it's a starch, but if it were a vegetable, I'd be a whole lot skinnier. I'm kidding, I love my body, love myself. Okay, beautiful. I have all these potatoes cut into the shape and size that I want for my fries. I like them a little thick, like Okay, so this is gonna be the worst part. Let me show you what happens next. If you know you're gonna be wanting to make this recipe, I recommend that you make it the night before, because these potatoes have to soak in water for about 2 hours to 3 hours on average. I'm gonna go with 2 hours because I'm hungry and I want to eat these and try them. So fill your bowl up with water. If you place the potatoes in the bowl before the water, you'll know how much water you need to cover them up. Okay, you can also salt the water for taste. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a timer for 2 hours, and I will come back and see you later, and we'll cook some French fries. It doesn't cover my whole lens. There we go. I'm back. I would like to let you know that in these 2 hours I was so productive. I took a nap, which is why I'm in pajama pants, and then my timer woke me up and I was like, French fries, it's time. So what I didn't show was that I actually went ahead and put this in the fridge because you do want to soak them in cold water. Now the next step is super quick and simple. Like the longest part of this recipe was soaking them, which is why I recommend doing it overnight. And then so I'm going to turn on my heat to high. I'm going to grab a pan and we're just going to fill this with vegetable oil. This oil is supposed to reach up to 300 degrees, and then by that time it'll be ready for the fries to go in. For a batch, it'll take like 5 to 6 minutes for it to fry. The only thing that in my house, we only have a meat thermometer. We don't have an oil thermometer. Apparently they're two different things. So my father said that you'll know when the oil is ready when you put a fry and it starts sizzling. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm honestly just waiting for the oil to start bubbling and sizzling. My dad told me that I can start a grease fire by doing this, so you better give it a like and subscribe. But you know, like firefighters are kind of cute, so I just might. So only a few more minutes, and I'll have some Frenchy fries in. You know what I want to try? Putting like a real thermometer in the oil. Like I know it probably won't work. Like what do like human thermometers go up to? Like what temperature until they break? That's a good experiment. If you subscribe right now, I'll do it. I'll do it. Imagine, because you can't be 300 degrees if you're a human. Like you'd literally be a French fry. You'd be dead, right? Yeah. Okay, I should like mention this. You will know when your house is going to catch on fire if the oil starts smoking. Oil never smokes. Oil only smokes right before it catches on fire. So you want to take that off of the stove. Okay? Like, don't try this at home, kids, unless you're trained, unless you've watched this video to its extent and you know how to cook a homemade French fry now as a professional. If not, don't do it. I'm gonna test this. I could just sense it. It's ready. Warning. I'm scared. It's gonna sizzle. Oh yeah. To be honest, this is pretty terrifying because the oil is sparking everywhere. I feel like they're done, but it's been like 30 seconds, so I'm very confused right now. I think we're just gonna wait 5 to 6 minutes. They're looking like little beautiful potatoes. Look how golden brown they look. Oh my god, how cute. Okay, I want to point out something that's kind of upsetting me. Like this oil, like you hear it right now, it's like sizzling, but cool. The minute you touch it, it's so exaggerated. So I actually learned a technique that I'd like to show you guys. You can grab a pot, a lid to a pot, and it's going to be like your Captain America shield. I've actually never seen that movie, but I've seen pictures. So what you're going to do is you need your 2 hands. You're going to throw the fry in while blocking the oil because it will spark like a shield. Okay, so this is the finished product. Obviously, the longer that you put the fry in the oil, the browner it's gonna get. I like mine a little crispy. That's just personal preference. My only regret is that I did not make more because my parents will probably devour this with me, so I should have made more fries. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat them dry and season them. Okay, so how I'm going to pat them dry is basically you're gonna get some paper towel. I know this is gold right now, but my mother actually bargained with the Dollar General manager by giving him a Cuban cigar. So we are fortunate enough to have toilet paper. I mean, that too, but paper towel. And please don't come rob me. So I'm just gonna put this over my fries. My dad already came in here and he was like, let me know when you finish seasoning them because he's gonna eat some. So I'm just placing this over, patting the grease off. Do this with love and care. Oh god, I should make more both. I'm going to finish making my lunch, which is now dinner because it's like 5:30, and see you then. Here is my coconut shrimp and my homemade fries. I can also make a video about making coconut shrimp. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I used to have 1,000 subscribers, but since I went MIA for a little bit, I lost like 400. But once I reach 1,000 again, I'm gonna drop my secret bounty recipe, which you're gonna want to know about. But anyways, I'm gonna get to eating because it's been hours. Bye.